This garage, we're over the garage in the room. We have a fogged window here, so the seals are broken. So that's one fogged window. That one seems okay. Now, it's notoriously difficult to necessarily identify positively these fogged windows. But we'll do our best. Yeah, we have a fogged window here in the bedroom. It's a furnace over the garage. We're running. furnace in the upper attic running. As we know, this furnace is not. Another furnace in the upper attic. It's also running. Let's go and check the one in the garage. Insufficient functional flow at the bathroom in the maid's quarters. This is a foundation level. What we're going to be doing is measuring the level of the foundation at all the walls, completely round the exterior of the building, on the inside of course, and we'll just record it. We're going to go right the way around the building, and we're going to come and finish up round here. That would be the last measurement. Garage lights are not working. Right, the hob is running, but the grill is not operational, it's not lighting. There's poor functional flow at the bathtub here. It's the controls. In use it might be actually improved, but as it is at the moment, okay, that's coming through. That's okay then. Good. There's no hot water supply at the faucet in the bedroom. We'll call it I Love New York bedroom. There we go. That's not no water there at all. Okay. There's a major plumbing leak in the guest bathroom adjoining the yard. This is the two water heaters, they're electric. This is a temperature pressure relief valve. We're going to see if it works. It does, that's good. Now we're going to look for signs of corrosion. Okay, we have a safety pan for both of them. This is the water pressure in the building and the plumbing. You can see it's just under £100 per square inch. Actually, it's £100 per square inch. It shouldn't exceed 80. Now, it's important you have that regulated down because high water pressure can lead to damage to the plumbing and appliances that are attached to it. So I recommend that you get a plumber to quote you for regulating that down to between £40 and £80 per square inch. This is the location of the water meter. It's to the left of the post here, and you can see we got the cover off, looking to see whether or not there's a leak. If there was a leak, that little boss in the middle there would be spinning, and it's not. There are the two compressors on the right elevation of the property. Both of them are actually leaning. They're out of true. They should be horizontal. This unit here is not running. It's obviously associated with the HVAC unit in the attic that's under repair. Compressors currently running, got cooling on. The insulation probably would do with being replaced. It's starting to deteriorate. This unit here is sloping, it really requires to be levelled. I'm off the games room and we have a air conditioning control system that's powered down. That one's associated with the one in the attic, which is under repair as we speak. This is the arc fault detector for the master, and I can reset it, and then I turn it on and it trips. Trips immediately, so there is a issue with the circuitry in the master bedroom lights. I recommend that the whole house is inspected by a certified electrician to uncover such things as this. You can't be too careful because there can be short circuits. We'll look when we do the infrared scan, see if we can find any wires heating up, but this just one circuit here could indicate quite a problem. disconnected circuit here, although I can't see an empty. No, there's not an empty breaker. So if that was there, it was probably double tapped. Anyway, it's not there now, it's disconnected and capped. We have two service panels, both at 200 amps. So 400 amp capacity. This is the service riser. Yeah, there's a grounding bar. It's attached. The exterior wall inspection, this is a hard stacco. I'll explain more about that in the report. We're just looking to see if we've got any cracks, and damage on the outside. Okay. So far we can see very little in terms of deterioration, which is a good sign. It's probably one of the better types of stacco you can get. There's two types: hard, which is this traditional finish, and then there's a soft stacco, which is it's actually made up of foam plastic. There's a hole up there where they've taken the sensor for the sprinkler system through. That should actually be sealed. You can see here we've got settlement in the foundation under the patio here, and it extends along here. The drains for the area are completely blocked, so that's not going to drain very well. We're in the upper attic. This unit is under repair at the moment. The blower unit is downstairs in the kitchen, has to be replaced. has a powered vent. That at least will improve the ventilation of the attic. But there are times when this may not turn on. I'm not a fan, no pun intended, of powered vents. I prefer to see the passive vents. They work regardless of whether power's on or not. So I'm not going to change my recommendation that additional vents should be added to this attic. This is the inspection of the attic over the garage. Trying to see if you've got a light. There's got to be a light somewhere because there's some equipment in here.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
My name is Craig Ackman with Drop Dead Pest Control. I've done the inspection here at 1080 Country Trail in Fairview, Texas. Today, 12/3/2011. I found quite a few different things going on with this property that is listed in this paperwork. This is the address information. This is my company information, Drop Dead Pest Control, license number. My name is Craig Ackman. I'm a state certified applicator. Today's date. The purchaser of service is getting this. This is a residence. Where it gets into is were any of the areas obstructed or inaccessible? Yes. The insulated area of the attic. Termites, I don't need it in there. Plumbing areas, I've looked at all the plumbing areas, but I'm not going to cut holes in the wall to see where the plumbing's coming through the concrete. What we come into is conducive conditions for wood destroying insect infestation. Yes, we have quite a few of them. We have the footing too low in quite a few places around the house, and it's marked on this graph that you are going to get. There's all kind of marks on this graph with a key code on here so you can follow right around the house. But we have the footing is too low. We have heavy foliage in many areas around the house. We have excessive moisture in the house. So the inspection reveals visible evidence in or on the structure for subterranean termites. Yes, we have active infestation. It's on the rear exterior of the house. If you're facing the front door of the house, it's on the right hand side. In the corner, there's a mud tube coming up there, and they are active. So that does need to be treated. I've looked for signs of the treatment being done at this particular property. I have no signs of any treatment before. Also have no signs of having a previous infestation before. Therefore, I have recommended that a treatment be done. When we follow through with the rest of these little bugs, drywood termites are typically in furniture. Don't have any of them. Formosan termites are an aggressive termite. We don't have any of them. Carpenter ants, on the other hand, we don't have an active infestation, but we do have a previous infestation. And we have had a previous treatment. Now, I don't know to what extent the treatment is, but in the upstairs window sills, I have found dead carpenter ants as well as dead fire ants, a bunch of different bugs dead around here. There's also a multitude of live brown recluse spiders going on in the house. And downstairs on the graph, there's a double water heater where there's frass and dead carpenter ants where there was a problem before. So the carpenter ants are not active, the termites are active. I have that written out in detail, as you can see here, and this is initial. So therefore, The conducive conditions are not going to be fixed by drop dead pest control, but I am recommending that they do be fixed. I also am recommending a preventative treatment and the correction of the conducive conditions be fixed as follows. The active termites, number 1, need to be treated. The low soil levels, number 2, need to be fixed. Number 3, the heavy foliage needs to be cut away from the structure. Number 4, the standing running water over here that's like a swimming pool needs to be corrected. Those things need to be corrected. Drop dead pest control does not have a warranty in effect on the house. This is a graph of the structure along with the additional garage. I've went through everything. I also noted on here about the brown recluse spiders. They're not wood destroying insects, but they are very much a concern for your personal safety, so I would highly recommend getting the treatment for those. So if you have any questions, my name is Craig Ackman. I can be reached at 972-359-0803.
roof inspection. It was conducted from the ground. Reason being, it's raining, and the roof itself, the pitch, it's too steep for me to walk on without safety harnesses and ropes, which of course I'm not using. Now this roof, nice and steep, and is in from the ground and looking up close with a 600mm telephoto lens on my camera, I could tell you that the surface of it is in good condition. There are a number of things that I want to point out. Up here we have a downpipe from the gutter above emptying onto the roof itself. In addition, we have a problem with the ventilation. There's soffit ventilation up here. Soffits are basically is the flat piece of the roof facing down towards. It's called a soffit, and that has a ventilator in it, allows air to flow in. Now once the air flows in, to make it work, it's got to be able to flow out, and here we've got a soffit vent here, and then we look at the roof above it and you will see that we have a vent, an upper roof vent. Now that upper roof vent allows air to flow out, so we now have the continuous flow of air. And there we go, up here, that's the upper roof vent. So here's the problem we have with this roof. The main roof, which we're looking at above us here, that main roof has only one vent, and consequently it's going to be underventilated, and really I'd recommend the installation of additional vents. In addition to underventilation here, we have a small roof here over the patio and over the parts of the house all the way along here, and that's underventilated. So what's the problem with underventilation? Well, what it means is it's going to get very hot in summer, and it's going to get damp air drawn into it, and as it cools we're going to get condensation, and the condensation is going to settle on the wooden part of the structure, and that can lead to dry rot. So in the report you'll see I'm recommending additional vents. Now up here we've got a line, you'll see a better picture in the report, there's a line of shingles. It's called wind lift. What it means is at some point the wind has lifted those lines of shingles and they are now loose-ish. When I say loose-ish, they have on the front of the tab, they have an adhesive, and it's been strong enough to lift that adhesive, and so that's a point of failure in the future. At the moment it's okay, but you know, it is one of those areas that you should pay attention to and watch. Okay, now we're going to go and we're going to have a look at the chimney cricket, which we cannot see. We can see the chimney cricket for this chimney, but we can't see the chimney cricket for the other chimney. So we're going to go and have a look at that using a sky cam. We're now at the front elevation. We cannot see the foundation here because it actually comes, the patio comes right up to the wall system. We're now at the right elevation of the property. This is the detached garage foundation. It's all looking okay, but again we have a downpipe just emptying right next to the foundation. Elevation, we've got a gutter downpipe here that doesn't actually go into the system, it just drops directly here. downpipe. You should have extensions on these downpipes, take the water away from the foundation. We're now at the rear elevation. The clear outs, we have a septic tank system here. Another disconnected downpipe. We're at the left rear elevation, and block gutter up there. As a consequence, we've got water flooding out, spraying back and hitting the stucco finish. This is a hard stucco finish, so it's the traditional finish. And we're back again with another downpipe, the gutter removed, and you can see the erosion undermining the foundation. Okay, we're at the septic tank. There's two clear outs here. And we're here at the tanks. The two tanks are actually in the ground here. So the right hand and rear elevation of the foundation is in good order. Let's go and look at the left. There's another disconnected downpipe. You can see here how it's eroded really badly. That's got to be fixed immediately. This is a foundation inspection. We're at the right hand elevation of the property. This foundation is post tension cable, slab on grade. We have a retaining wall here. Here we've got the downpipe for the gutter system. You can see it's disconnected. That's going to erode the grade around this area here. It's got to be fixed.